Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Would you rather be extra or mid? You know, if we're using lingo that the kids use.
Oh, you don't want
Probably extra, right?
I'll be extra. I'll be extra all day long.
You don't want to be mid at all, I don't think.
Yeah, nobody wants to be
But mid's a C.
I don't want to be a C.
Well, but when you were in school, you probably were saying, "Oh, it's a C. I got it. Oh, great, I got a C."
No,
You probably proud to get a C when you were in homeschool.
please. I
Oh, I thought you were going to say that's what she was in school.
I
and how she
got
said yes.
A's and B's.
Well, yeah, if your mom was grading your papers, I guess you would.
It's like 10 o'clock, and her mom was like, I'm just going to give her a B on this and go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, the other day I was Jay and I were talking about something, and I said, "Yeah, well, I graduated with a 3.8 GPA." He's like, "That's not hard to do when your mom's your teacher." I was like, "Boy, shut up."
He's not wrong.
Listen to Ace and TJ too much.
But in all seriousness, before anybody gets the wrong idea, I think homeschooling is way better than public schooling.
Yep.
Just so I'm on the record with that. I don't want anybody saying, "I thought you was a conservative."
Somehow I've gotten on the homeschooling side of TikTok a little bit. But I'm locked in to watching how it operates. Like there's a
Yeah.
lady that homeschools. She has 4 kids. She homeschools them all. And she showed how her day works the other day. And I'm just fascinated by the order of how she runs everything. She's up at 4:30, does this, everything's prepped and ready, blah, blah, blah. I could watch it all day long. Watch it. I don't want to watch the actual schooling.
Yeah.
I just like how she has it set up to make it work. It's really cool. It's a tremendous amount of work to homeschool someone the right way.
Yeah, and all those kids will know the ins and outs, backwards and forwards of the proper brunch.
Did
With
you
the housewife teaching them. No, I'm kidding. What, Rob?
I was going to ask if Ace said, "I don't want to watch her do no teaching." Is that what he said?
No,
Okay.
I did not say that.
no.
Just making sure.
Because he's a college-educated man.
Rob, you try to get-
say that a lot, though, Rob. You use a double negative a lot.
No, what? Never.
Yeah.
Why don't you try to get
You
extra
do.
funny up on YouTube?
It should be. If it ain't, then it ain't my fault.
You worry about your stuff.
You got you with that?
Is it not?
Maybe something's wrong with your broken computer.
Is it not on?
It is now. It just
it been
popped a
on.
minute ago.
It been on.
That shit was not on like 30 seconds ago, Rob.
That's what you
45
think.
seconds ago.
You ain't got no good computer.
Your computer's
Right.
in like last week.
You're in there trying to give me some shit, and you're not even doing your job.
Your YouTube was just trying to go to a Motley Crue video.
I'm not saying that won't happen.
You talking about a Motley Crue now? That's what we got in here. We got us a Motley Crue. That's what we got.
Come and trying to tell me I'm using a double negative. You ain't got no extra funny on YouTube.
I was thinking, I've never heard Ace do double negatives. Huh? Go
I'm the
and
smartest person in the world, but-
you know good and damn well that as soon as possible, as soon as it's available, Rob's going to go back and listen to it and see if he was right.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure.
What did he? I didn't even hear what he said. What was it? Well,
I said I didn't. I forgot how I phrased it, but I was pointing out I don't have any interest in watching her do the actual teaching in the homeschooling part. I'm just fascinated with the organizational process and how she organizes the day.
I don't have no interest in that.
Yeah.
Rob is ready to like call somebody out. He lives for that.
Hey,
Yeah.
You know who does that? Somebody who's not comfortable with themselves.
I thought you were gonna say.
Did you say themself?
I thought you were gonna say, bitch.
Whatever, man.
I can't keep taking up for you if you go F it up.
I was trying. I started to go harsher. I was going to be more harsh about that. And I tried to change it at the last minute, and so it caught me off guard.
You know what I said? A stupid bitch.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was getting at.
He's pretty comfortable with himself, though.
Yeah, he's really
yeah.
comfortable with himself.
He is. I envy that.
You do?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. He's like, you can't tell me nothing. Not
And
nobody.
he's not gonna change for anybody.
Not nobody gonna tell me nothing.
I love that.
Yeah, Robbie's he's always ready to get on somebody,
Always.
I live for
and he's
it.
half hearing in there. He's like got one
That's true.
ear that he's listening with, and then the other ear he's got his keys in, digging in.
Was it on the show earlier? I was playing that clip that pertained to Rob, and And I said, does that bother you? He's like, my headphones were tangled. I didn't
Yeah,
have
they
them
were,
ready.
they were just tangled up again. I was trying to get those.
Because his head's too big, so they get tangled easily.
That don't make any sense.
Yeah.
We wear headphones. He wears huge headphones.
He wears dome phones.
Big headphones.
Yeah, you know your head's big if earbuds won't fit you.
You know those
Like the cord won't stretch that
Yeah.
damn far.
You know those headphones that are supposed to like not be on your ear but like go around it.
Yeah.
That almost none of those all go around my ears.
Your ears are too big?
Yeah,
You got big ass ears?
I think it's proportional to my giant head. So
Yeah.
Let me come here. Let me see those
All right, hold
ears.
on.
Let me thump them. Yeah, they thick too.
Yeah.
Man, if somebody wanted to pierce your ear, they would have to take a damn spear gun to get through that thick ass earlobe.
when I used to have earrings, they would get lost in my earlobes.
Ew, that's ugly and so weird. Yeah.
Lost
wake
in
up-
your earlobe.
I'd wake up in the middle of the night and they wouldn't be on the front. I'd be like, oh no, not again.
Ew.
So they'd be down in the hole,
Yeah,
like your
it
little.
hurt.
If you were wearing studs.
Ew, you got fleshy
I'm telling you,
earlobes.
some people do though. It's a genetic thing.
Yeah, it hurts.
Some people have really thick earlobes,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
some people, and the detached earlobes or the attached earlobes. That's a genetic thing. You learn that in 7th grade.
But he had to wake up at first thing in the morning and just dig his earring out of his earlobe.
I'd wake up and
And
my
you know
ear
that
would
thing
be
is
in
probably, like,
pain.
Yeah.
Swampy or something. I don't know.
I got swampy
Just
ears.
seems like you would be a swampy ear.
But yeah, they
You got a big ass head and a small ear. That is a bad combo right there, friends.
Why your ears so swampy?
Ew, your earlobes are damp.
You gotta like fish it out.
Yeah, it was. Well, you kind of like just have to push it through. Because the only option is to push it through the front or pull it through the back, and I wasn't doing that.
was it. Do you think it had anything to do with the fact that maybe they made the hole too big?
I thought that when it was the first one, but when I got the second one done, it did the same thing, and then they.
So
Did you get done at home, or did you go to like Afterthoughts
I was
or one of
Piercing
those?
Pagoda.
But not was it Afterthoughts that used to do that?
Claire's.
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 I went to the Piercing Pagoda.
Oh.
It's like the little kiosk in the mall.
the piercing pagoda?
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
I don't know.
It's authentically Asian. I know that.
I can't picture Rob sitting out with everybody looking at him and walking by and everything, getting his ears pierced.
Yeah.
I think he would want to be kind of out.
Private.
He doesn't even want to speak to people in the store, so he's going to sit out in the middle of the mall,
Yeah.
getting his ears pierced and in a water massage.
So,
Yeah.
Rob, you only had studs, then you never had hoops.
I started with studs because they wouldn't let you. The way my ears are, they said we couldn't start with loops.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody could
You can't
start
do that
like
with
this.
anybody.
Oh, okay.
No,
So,
you gotta
then
have the
that's what-
studs
you gotta
with
rotate
loops.
them.
You had to waller that hole out.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Did
If
you
use
turn
the
them?
gun.
Did you turn them?
Yes, of
Did
course.
you turn your earrings today?
And
Were you really in the mall though?
yeah.
Yeah.
He probably could get those big old hoochie hoops, and they look like normal little hoops on his big old ears.
Yeah.
J-Lo hoops.
Yeah, J-Lo
Robbie
hoops.
from the block.
So it was both ears, Rob?
Yeah, I got four piercings total. 2 in the bottom and 2 in the top cartilage.
Oh wow, way up in the top
Yeah,
of the
I'm
ear.
sorry. Yep. I got one on each side.
Those
I-
crunch, right? When you get them pierced up top.
What's
you hear
that?
that crunch?
Oh yeah, it was weird.
Was it painful? Because I want to get that pierced.
No, it wasn't bad.
No, you
that actually
Yes, I
hurt
do.
less.
Yeah, I want to get like 3 more piercings
No,
in
you
my
don't.
ears.
No, you don't. That's out of style.
I don't care. I don't. Do I care about style? Being in
Obviously
style?
not. You're right.
Exactly.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, I do what I want.
That's out of style.
She's
And
wearing a
how-
Von Dutch hat right now. If you can't see. Yeah, looking like she's about to punk
I don't
somebody.
care about style.
But yeah, the cartilage ones hurt less than the earlobes. Well, because my earlobe's so fleshy,
Oh, I was going to say the earlobes didn't hurt.
No, the
when I had mine
earlobes
done.
don't hurt.
it hurt a lot because I got thick earlobes.
Ew.
Rob's walking around with cartilage pierced on the top.
Yup.
I can't even picture that.
I know. Did you start to gauge your ears?
No, because the lobes hurt too often to even gauge it.
Yeah, you probably had like
Yeah.
5 random earrings.
He
hidden
probably
in
would
there.
have some dope gauges though. They would open up pretty easily.
I could with as much flesh as there, stretch it out.
Ew, they would be so hangy. Gross.
Yeah, I think every time somebody gets gauges in their ears, it's a mistake.
Yeah, they're ugly.
I agree.
I've never seen anybody wearing gauges that I thought, oh wow, that's cute.
It just looks like it smells.
Just
Yeah, I was
not a
about to say,
I can't even look at it.
you have to
Like-
assume it just smells
Yeah,
so
like
bad.
that. You have a hole in your head. It smells.
But that's a very popular procedure now. It's closing up people's gauges.
Because those don't go back where they were.
Yeah, somebody had to
doctors
see
make
that
a lot of
coming.
money
Yeah, I
on
was gonna
that.
say somebody saw that years ago.
Dr. Sandra Lee does it.
I always
She
think about
closes them up.
I always think about your grandmother, TJ, that pointed out you got to get in the
hearing aid
business because once everybody went to headphones and earbuds, his grandmother told him it's going to be a big business in a few years.
When the Walkman came out, and then it was cool to drive around with your music cranked up as loudly as you could get it in your car. She said, I would get into selling hearing aids.
Did you do it?
Well, I was a kid.
He's like,
Yeah, I was like 15 or 16. I'm not really, ready to branch out, start a brick and mortar.
Not yet.
But it wasn't long after that, I'd say a couple of years after that is when you started seeing Miracle Ear commercials and those commercials on TV about getting the hearing aids and those products that, the headphones that pick up the sound from the TV better. It amplifies the sound from the TV, things
I know
like
they had
that. So
those.
she was right, yeah. Mm-hmm. But if I could stomach it, I would have learned how to close up gauge holes.
You just got to learn how to sew, probably.
Yeah, I can sew.
So just
But
sew them up.
I can do buttons and stuff. And bows, buttons and bows.
Bows.
it's pretty much the same process.
Strictly buttons and bows. Now. I can sew strictly buttons and bows.
bows.
There's more of the Extra Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ Show. Next.
Monday on Ace TJ TV.
The Ace and TJ podcast and radio show will be back Monday morning. You can start watching live or listening at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on the Ace and TJ app, or get caught up later on all major podcast platforms. Don't forget, every hour on the top of the hour, we do Now Trending, where I get you caught up on all the things happening in the world of pop culture. It's a lot of fun. So don't miss it. The Ace and TJ podcast and radio show back on Monday.
It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. Watch live or on demand anytime on Ace TJ TV.
Hi, I'm Thomas Davis, and let me tell you why I'm a proud member of Team Neogenics.
If your nagging pain is keeping you from being active, do something about it. Join the long list of pros and average Joes who have found relief with our stem cell and regenerative therapies.
After trying all the others, I decided to try Neogenics. My knees and shoulders haven't felt this good since my college days. If you want to get back in the game, do what I did. Visit Neogenics, where all you have to lose is pain.
Hey, it's Ace. I got a little project going here in my backyard. You'll see down there, that's a putting green. Going to be some beautiful Bermuda grass around it, all to get ready for the Ace and TJ golf tournament to benefit Peyton's Promise. Yes, we're throwing a golf tournament Monday, November 13th. It's going to be at Northstone Country Club, and we want you to be a part of it. We want your company to be a sponsor. We want you to get some buddies together and come out and play and help us raise money for Peyton's Promise. That's how we do things like breaking and entering Christmas and so much more, especially work for kids throughout the area. So get the details at acetj.com/golf. That's acetj.com/golf to be a part of our Ace and TJ's golf tournament Monday, November 13th at Northstone Country Club. Now the truth, this isn't my house, and I'm just out here working, helping these people build this thing. So I got to go change shirts now, okay?
This pepperoni was carefully placed by hand by a pizza maker at Papa John's. Just like this one, and that one over there. Ooh, and even these in the crust. Get yourself the new Epic Pepperoni Stuffed Crust Pizza, only at Papa John's.
If you have nagging pain in your joints, muscles, tendons, and ligaments, you may be able to get rid of that pain with no surgery, no medications, and no downtime, thanks to Neogenics, the most trusted stem cell clinic in the Carolinas, now in Ballantyne and Lake Norman. Get details at acetj.com/neogenics.
Live on the Ace and TJ app every weekday at 9 a.m. and download it wherever you want. This is Ace and TJ's Extra Funny Podcast.
Yep. So, not long ago, just a little less than an hour ago, Alexis was biting my head off over something innocent that I did, and because we were talking about a restaurant or a brewery place, and I said, "Is it a nice place?" And she said, "Yeah, it's cool." And I said, "Well, is it cool or is it nice? They're two different things." And I said they can be two different things. They're not always the same. And then she acted like I was making fun of her being a snob or something, and I wasn't, because there are plenty of cool places that I go that are not nice. They're dirty, bars and stuff like that are really cool to hang out and watch ball games and stuff. But I wouldn't describe them as nice. Is this place we were talking about, is it both, Alexis?
Yeah, it's both.
Okay.
Cool. But it's
my point.
No,
exactly.
because you know what you do in other times and other occasions.
I was not trolling you.
Yeah, you are trolling. You live to troll.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I really was. That was really an innocent question.
No.
But you're not wrong.
I'm not. I know I'm not.
But in this instance, it wasn't.
But
That's
because
what I'm
you do
saying.
it all the time, it's hard to know when you don't mean it, because you do it all the time.
You've told me several times today that I'm stupid out of nowhere when all I said, what was it that I said? Oh, Rob said something about they have an after hours menu. And I said, it's impossible to have after hours because we're always in some hour. So there's never a time when we're after the hours, where hours stop or take a break.
I said you were annoying, not stupid.
Annoying,
because of that.
okay.
Because that's annoying. Like, no one wants to hear you're just having a conversation and then, actually, it's like, shut up.
And then there was another one today when I was trying to help you.
I don't need the help, bro.
Which one? Do you remember, Riggins? There was something else that I said can't exist.
You can't be after hours.
The after hours thing. I don't know.
I just feel abused, is what I'm saying.
You feel abused.
Yeah, exactly.
It's abusive. You're abusive.
You're abusive.
Mm-hmm.
She's just not trying to hear it.
No, I'm not trying to hear it. I don't care.
Well, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just not used to being around people who don't want to learn.
What are you teaching?
How to be better.
No.
Alexis, be better.
Yeah. No, TJ's line was, I just don't understand when you learn the right way, not wanting to do it that way. That was a little condescending.
That's why you purposely choose to do it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But I forgive you.
I don't need that.
I forgive you.
Take it back.
We'll just let's just chalk it up to your mistake.
No.
And I'm fine. I'm not going to hold a grudge.
Sorry, I wasn't asking your forgiveness.
Yeah, no, you can keep that.
Yeah, keep that. I think you are.
Keep that thing over there.
Mm-hmm. You're forgiven.
No, I am not.
You're forgiven, my sister.
Be blessed.
Now off you go.
And that's when I think Rob jumped in, and then the fight turned from Alexis and TJ to Alexis and Rob.
Because Rob's always trying to get into something.
Or she jumped after him. I don't remember who was first, but
So I was like defending her because I said the pre-order thing,
Oh,
that's
saying
what it
that.
was.
Yeah, Rob was saying that I've messed up his head and made his life worse
Yeah,
because he can't do anything without thinking that I would.
I know. I don't allow you to get into my brain like that.
That's what
know, that's the problem.
I asked her if she ever goes home and thinks about it.
Hell
She said,
no.
No.
Hell no.
I don't let him ruin my life.
Because Rob said that every time he goes to say pre-sale or pre-order, he stops. God, because you can't pre-order something.
Mm-mm.
Can't order it before you order it. But what that tells me is that Rob has a desire to better himself in life,
Okay.
and you are just content with ignorance.
Rob spends 500 hours a day playing video games and ordering food out, okay? And you're trying to say that he is whatever? What?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
learning from you.
Yet he still has a thirst for knowledge.
Okay. Well, he's not doing much with that knowledge.
Yeah, I'm learning, but it's taking a long time.
It's like he hasn't learned very much. And can you imagine my life if I was to like really take into account everything that you tell me? Oh my God. Oof. It'd be insufferable.
You're being haunted by
I would not want to hang out with myself.
Yeah, Rob has a thirst for knowledge, but he's just sipping on the cup of knowledge instead of just gulping it all down.
Yeah.
Let me get a sip of that knowledge.
Yeah, it's like, please, get out of here.
But I'm not wrong. If you can tell me how to order something before you order it, I'm all ears. I'm thirsty for that knowledge. If you can do it.
Like, so when I go play Magic things, they do the things called a pre-release. Is that still possible?
If it's been released to anybody, then it's not a pre-release.
That's what I figured you were going to
Yeah,
say.
you can't release something before you release it.
That's what I thought.
Why don't you write a dictionary then, since you know all the things about the words?
I'm still not hearing from
Do
you that
it.
I'm wrong.
Do it.
Go write a dictionary.
Yeah, go write a
This is not-
dictionary.
I'm
Stop
still-
telling us
I'm-
and write it down.
I'm still not hearing that I'm wrong. You're just throwing out distractions now.
And he's really bad at spelling, so.
Yeah, so imagine that dictionary.
Yeah, but spell P-R-E-A.
It's really not as strong.
Pre-order.
She's not receptive to it.
I'm receptive to it that he can do that in his own world.
She's
But
not
stop trying
receptive to what, knowledge?
You know how you always say about how, please, how potheads are always trying to push their agenda on everybody and everything has to be pothead.
Yeah.
You do the same thing, but with words. And it's
Yeah.
annoying. Stop
Right.
pushing your agenda on everybody.
Well, pothead agenda is trying to get somebody to do something that is, that's a bad habit and could end up making their lives worse if all they do is sit around getting high all day. Mine is helping someone use correct phrasing.
But if they don't
and
want
all
it?
that.
If they don't want it,
Well, then they'll go around still after they get it, sounding like they don't know what they're talking about. What I would be so appreciative of, you think a school would hire me to come in there and start teaching the kids what I want them to know?
you can start your own
Yeah.
school like Kanye.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love to start a chain of schools. But anyway, I can't, I'm not going to act like I'm not disappointed in you, but
It's fine.
it is what it is, as they say.
I think I'll survive.
Yeah.
You can't be sure of that.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the first time people told me they're disappointed in me. It doesn't really faze me.
Been
Heard it
down
my
that
whole
road
life.
before. Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, and she's bragging about it. Bless her heart.
Has your mama ever said God's disappointed in you? I'm
Oh,
curious.
of course. Every day. Every day that I'm living in sin.
You're letting down the Lord.
She just got an email that said that.
Yeah.
She's over here trying to pre-pray. I pre-prayed. No, you didn't.
Do you do that at home?
What?
Give out like, I was gonna say
So
unsolicited
annoying.
advice, but I'm sure there's a bit nicer term for it.
Do you mean have I taught my kids these lessons and they put them into practice? Yes. The other one,
She's got the same reaction that Alexis does.
no, not really. She knows that I'm right, but she just gets aggravated because she doesn't like it when I'm right.
Whatever.
The problem
dude.
is you don't like it when I'm right. That's a good argument.
And I
Whip
tell her
that out in
that.
your next argument.
I tell her that, and it doesn't make her understand any better.
The problem is you hate when I'm right. That's I'm
So
sad for
annoying,
you.
dude. I couldn't. She's done it. She probably has mastered the art of just tuning him out because there's no other way. Like, there's no other way.
What you think living with him, he would be just constantly telling you
Oh,
what's wrong?
every single minute, I feel like.
I don't think that's fair.
No, I don't do that. But there are some areas where, and if you stop giving away the milk for free, you may understand this one day when you get married. No offense. That when you marry someone, you both have your strengths and then other areas where you're not so strong. And her strength is, being a go-getter and organized and that sort of thing, keeping up with our, finances and all that, cleaning, opening beers for me, that type of thing. But no, the other stuff. But my strengths are the art of speech and observation and being able to kill them when I need to. So all of that falls to me. So we understand each other.
Right.
It's called balance.
Exactly. Yeah, if she says, hey, I need you to do this and this and this because I'm trying to get the this deposit in, or I'm trying to do whatever, I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? Where do I sign? I don't get mad at her. So therefore, whenever I say something like, you can't pre-order something or whatever, she shouldn't get mad at me. She should thank me.
Yeah, I bet you're such a peach.
She shouldn't
get
mad at you.
But no, I don't do that.
This is free advice.
Well, because, I've got it pretty much locked down to where my household talks the right way.
Oh, get out of here.
They do. So that's why I'm trying. I've got all the extras. It's just an effervescing of knowledge that I try to give to
Just
you.
keep teaching.
That you forget.
Nah, keep
that you
teaching
don't want
Rob. It's all right. Rob can take the lessons. I'm good.
Yeah.
I wonder though if he hears this, if Jay will start incorporating this into his
You better not.
household.
No.
Well, yeah, that's right.
He knows
You
better.
get a different messenger. Maybe it'll work.
Before we have kids, maybe I'd like to work on making sure that we're top shelf when it comes to our vocabulary and speech patterns.
Yeah. He's not going to want to put y'all's kids in public school.
No, I'm gonna teach him.
Oh, God.
That's why you need me to help you.
Everybody in the room, their eyes got big. Like, oh, damn.
More than just regular funny. This is Extra Funny. There's more of Ace and TJ's Extra Funny podcast next. It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the Extra Funny podcast in 3 minutes.
Coming up tomorrow on Ace TJ TV. It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show, live starting at 6 Eastern, then available on demand anytime once done after 9. This is Ace TJ TV.
Sweet dreams of mattress and furniture. Sweet dreams of mattress and furniture. I can relax, sleep, chill, 'cause of all the sweet deals, yeah.
This stylish modern sofa is only $7.99, and it's in stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Hey, let's talk about pain for just a second. If you've been told that you have a torn rotator cuff, or your knee is bone to bone, or you need a hip replacement, that's going to be the only option that you have, or some sort of a bulging disc in your low back, and you're looking for an alternative to surgery with no medications and no downtime, well, these are specific reasons why so many people have turned to our friends at Neogenics. The professionals, the doctors at Neogenics have life-changing stem cell therapy waiting for you.
We're talking about getting rid of that nagging pain without surgery, without downtime. And the best part about it is they've got a 90% success rate because they do things the right way every day. And it all starts with a realistic assessment of whether or not they believe they can help you. Here's what you do. You get a free consultation right now. Just call 704-727-6551. 704-727-6551. Or go to acetj.com/neogenics. That's acetj.com/neogenics, where all you have to lose is pain.
Hey, it's Ace from the Ace and TJ Show, and I'm out here at beautiful Northstone Country Club in Huntersville, North Carolina. Just getting ready, getting some practice in for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 Golf Tournament. It happens Monday, November 13th, and it's all to benefit our charity, Peyton's Promise. Look, it's a day off from work. It's one round of golf for a great charity, and in the process, you're going to have a great time. In addition to golf, We've got the long drive competition. We've got putting for Peyton. So give me 1 second here. Well, I can't win anyway. You see why I need to practice. Go to acetj.com/golf to get signed up. It's acetj.com/golf. We need you. Peyton's Promise needs you. And your one round of golf could change somebody's life forever. acetj.com/golf for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 Golf Tournament, Monday, November 13th.
Funny podcast. Find out more about Neogenics at acetj.com/neogenics. Now, Ace and TJ.
Ooh. You know, about the only thing better than sitting down and relaxing and enjoying your favorite football game that's on for the week. Only thing better is if you get to do that and you know that your body is smooth and soft and hair free. It just feels it hits different when you're smooth, you know, and you got that little breeze going up your shorts.
Ew.
While you got a fan turned on you while you're watching your favorite football game. Cool, comfortable, and all of that. And everybody wants to be smooth, especially during football season. So get the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. You get the trimmer, the lawnmower 4.0 with the skin safe technology. Excuse me. The Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. Alexis, what's the bigger turnoff? A lot of ear hair or a lot of nose hair?
Oh, ear hair probably.
That's more.
Yeah, it's uglier.
Mm-hmm. Well, this will handle both of them. And then the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, the Crop Reviver Toner, Performance Boxer Briefs. They're really soft and comfortable. And the travel bag to keep all the stuff in. All their products are great. Rob could probably just have a shelf built into his shower to house all of the different Manscaped products that he uses. Even the foot deodorant and stuff. I didn't even know they had that till Rob told me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a spokesperson for the company.
I need to get that ear hair trimmer.
You got stinky feet.
You got some ear hair that needs to be whacked.
Yeah, that's how I can tell that I'm getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Ear hair.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's like coming out like I feel like wizards have ear hairs.
Are you a wizard?
Are you a wizard?
Is the D for Dumbledore?
How cool would it be if he was a wizard?
Wizards have ear hair.
They do.
Everybody knows
Yeah,
that.
so you don't want to be walking around looking like a wizard up in the ears.
I'm like damn Gandalf up in here.
So you get 20% off the Performance Package 4.0 and free shipping when you use the promo code ACETJ at manscaped.com. Manscaped.com. With the promo code ACETJ, 20% off and free shipping. Don't be looking like a wizard.
Yeah. Rob, I've been calling you for hours. What? What?
Mr. Wizard. What kind of wizard?
I don't know. That's what comes to mind. A
Yeah.
wizard with one of the little pointy hats.
Yeah,
with stars and moons
Oh, you're talking
on
about
it.
a grand wizard.
Yeah, like one of those.
Oh, damn.
That's not. You don't want to look like that, Rob.
Never want to look like the Grand Wizard.
His head would never fit in one of those.
Ice Cube's a grand wizard.
Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm. He's a West Coast warlord, grand wizard. That's what he calls himself.
He ain't no wizard.
What you know about it? Nothing.
I have a
That's
shirt
what-
with him on it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
NWA or Ice Cube?
Just Ice Cube.
She must know it all then.
Shut up, wizard.
Shut up,
Merlin.
He
Shut
needs
up,
to wear
Merlin.
a robe with moons and stars.
We should dress him up. I would love to see Rob dress up as a wizard.
And then like one of those walking sticks. Staff.
Rob, dress like a wizard next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let
You know
your
I've
ear
got the
hairs
stuff
grow
for it.
out so you're really in character.
Just walk around with a crystal ball.
We should do like for Halloween. We should do theme week, and every day he has to dress up in a different costume
Yeah.
that we select for him.
It's a great idea.
Oh God.
Like Wizard Wednesday.
Yeah, I love that.
You know, I wouldn't even known I had the ear hair if we didn't have that ear cleaner thing because you can see it a lot.
Ew, it pulls your ear hairs out.
No, you can see it like because it's got the little camera on the thing that you use to clean your ears.
Dude, you got some hairy ears.
Yeah, it's bad once you get up inside it.
Ew, that's disgusting.
It's like a Furby.
It's like a thicket in there.
The
Ew.
thicket of ear hair.
Disgusting.
It's a Furby.
Trying to get that earwax through all that hair. It's like,
Yeah, that's how you found out when she was cleaning your
No,
ears?
because I don't let her do it anymore because she would go too deep and it made me want to throw up.
Ooh.
That's what she said.
Crazy.
Yeah, you don't want your girlfriend going too deep on you.
She's, I'm just
It
gonna
will
get
make
it.
you throw up.
Easy, easy. I'm trying to get it.
Gave me vertigo.
She's poking your brain.
Yeah, she went way too close
She
to
getting
the
too in
brain.
there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it. You come
sometimes
on.
if I'm cleaning my ears, I know you're not supposed to use a Q-tip in your ears, but
I feel so good.
I do get in there and do a little something because I mean, I always got to absorb something out of there because my ears are always wet.
Ew.
But if I go in there too far, I'll start coughing.
Yeah.
What I'll do is if I go too far in there, I feel like it in my belly button. It's weird.
Oh yeah. I get that feeling. I know
Yeah,
what you're saying.
it's so strange. That doesn't happen to you guys?
No.
Yeah, if I go too deep
Never
in
had
my
that
ear,
happen.
like it's like my belly button almost tingles and hurts a little bit. It's weird.
Ace, do you remember this?
yeah, absolutely. I had one, or my sister had one when we were kids.
It's a toy from the '80s called Merlin. It's a little electronic wizard game. I don't know how it worked, but you ask it questions or something.
Yeah,
And that's what
and you
Rob
had to,
is.
I think it was you had to follow the pattern too.
Merlin, the electronic wizard.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Rob.
I wonder if I can find that on YouTube.
Merlin.
Yeah, my sister had one that she played with. What was the other? What was the big round one that you had
Simon.
to Simon that you had to follow the pattern?
We went to a bar in Fort Mill the other day that had Simon, and Meredith goes, "How does this even work?" So, what do you mean? How does it work? Watch this. I've never seen this before.
You the teacher, girl. You a teacher. You don't know how Simon works,
I know something says.
man. Yeah, but you know the game Simon where it's a little round and it lights up different colors, and then it'll go boop, and then you repeat it, hit the green, and then it'll go green red, and then you get green red, and then you go
Also,
green
that's where
red
that
green.
game came from.
Yeah.
Simon Says.
I'm pretty sure Simon Says was first, and then that came afterwards.
Oh. Well, still makes sense.
But anyway, it's a memory game.
Yeah.
Where you got to keep following
Like
the
a
pattern.
bop it.
Yeah.
Bop it.
Then they
Twist
made
it.
Pocket Simon that you could take in the car with you. Oh my God. Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, Merlin was different games. Yeah, that's what it was. It had 4 or 5 or 10 different games that you could play.
It looked like a damn phone.
Yeah, it's very similar to a phone.
And now that's not to be confused with Mervin's, the department store, Mervin's.
That's where they had the shoes inside of like the piles or whatever.
No, Mervin's was, I think it was Kohl's that bought up Mervin's. I think.
Let's see.
Cold is expensive.
Interesting.
I've never heard of Mervin's until just now.
Yeah, Mervin's. Mervin's used to be where you go to get your cool cargo pants. When I was a kid.
It's spelled with a Y. I would have never thought.
Yeah,
Cool cargo pants.
Yeah, they were cool. They were cool back then.
Yeah, you're right.
And now they're coming back.
you're right, TJ. Kohl's and Forever 21 prevailed in a joint bid at a bankruptcy auction and took over the leases of 46 Mervin's stores.
Yeah.
Mervin. I feel like a store like Mervin doesn't sound like it has cool clothes. Like
Yeah.
all the clothes is like monotone colors.
It all
No.
belongs to Target now. Target owns all
Oh,
that
really?
stuff. Yeah. Target
Target owns Kohl's.
Yeah, Target took over in 2004.
I can tell you, I got 47 Mervins you can buy. How much that gonna cost? What you got?
And then
I'll pay you to take them, please.
we always pronounce it Mervins because on the radio one night they were doing birthday shout outs, and I heard, and the guy goes, "Hey, I want to say happy birthday to my sister working hard over at Mervins," and he stretched it out and yelled it like Mervins. Okay, well, I'm saying it like that from now on. Mervins.
Yeah.
My mama used to love Mervins. She loved it.
Damn, they had 150 stores.
You got Gucci, you got Louis Vuitton, you got Mervins.
Mervins.
Oh, where? Tell us who designed your dress. Mervins. Bitch, keep walking. Who are you wearing? Who are you wearing? Mervins.
Is it Versace?
Close.
It's Mervins.
It's Mervins.
But Mervins had brands like Bugle Boy.
Bugle Boy. What's that?
That was a popular brand back then,
Bugle
clothing.
Boy.
Mm-hmm. They're
Yeah,
the ones
Bugle
that
Boy
had
was
the,
hot for a while.
yeah, they had the brightly colored cargo pants, like a royal blue colors and things like that.
They had a great ad campaign that didn't last forever, but it was huge for a while, where they would stop and like a guy would be wearing in the ad, the guy would be wearing jeans, and a woman would stop and go, "Excuse me, are those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing?" And they blew up after that.
And then he would say, "Well, yes, they are." And then she would go, "Okay," and then just drive off or walk away or whatever. But Mervyn's also used to have good commercials when they were about to have a big sale, because there was a character in the commercials, a woman that would show up like 3 days in advance, and she'd be out there waiting, and then she'd be banging on the window going, "Open, open, open, open." And people are like, "Mervyn's crazy." Oh, Mervyn, got that girl out there. Look at old Mervyn.
Got to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the deals.
But sister working hard over at Mervyn. Yeah. There's so many. It surprises me. I had no idea that the Target company owned Kohl's.
I think I have it. Hang on. I think I have it backwards, TJ, now that I look. Target bought Kohl's in 1978. Target bought Mervyn's in 1978. Mervyn's went public in the spring of 1971. It was sold to Dayton Hudson, which is now the Target Corporation, in 1978.
Are you Dayton Hudson?
Target's been around that
No,
long.
we broke up.
Yeah, Target's been around a long time.
What?
And it seems like that eventually in 2004 they liquidated the Mervyn's. It was bought by Kohl's and somebody else. I had it backwards.
Ooh, liquidated always sounds nasty. Like that's a way you would refer to having diarrhea.
Ew.
Been liquidated.
My stomach got liquidated.
I'm sorry. I ate something bad and I've been liquidating all day.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.